Hello out there, wherever you are. As for me, well, I'm in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and we are here to visit the champ, the Mount Rushmore of not just fictional sports figures, but fictional characters, maybe of all time, and statues in real cities dedicated to fictional characters from that city. I speak, of course, about Rocky Balboa. We're at the Philadelphia Museum of Arts, otherwise known as the Rocky Steps, and we are going to run up them. Yes, we acknowledge that we're carrying a lot more weight than we should be running up these stairs, but we're going to do it just the same. So let's go take the same path that Rocky did and run up the Philadelphia Museum of Art steps and check out the statue on Tom Was Here.
Hey, it's Johnny C. McKinley. What would you say you do here? Tom was here.
I think this is the first time I waited in line to take a picture with the statue. Might be the first. Maybe it won't be the last. But here he is in all its glory. We stood in line to walk up to the man. See how that's going on here. Very, very cool. That's awesome. Now, this wasn't the original place they had this, but it is a good place to have it, I think, especially given the fact that, like I said, a lot of people come around to take a picture with this statue. But yeah, it should be by the steps. I think it was actually at the top of the steps at one point, correct me if I'm wrong, in a few different places. But this is a good place to have it for sure. Well, there ain't nothing to it but to do it. Let's go running up these steps and try out the action mode on the iPhone camera and see how that works out too. Not just an experiment, but a bucket list movie location type thing. So let's go for it. Oh, it's super easy. I'm out of shape. So out of shape. Oh, piece of cake. Hashtag accomplishment. My cardio's gone to hell. Oh, I'm out of shape so bad. I need some water. Just walked around an old prison. And then these steps, so. It's also warmer today than they said it was going to be. So I'm feeling it. Steps are a solid run, but I don't believe they're nearly as high as the McKinley steps in Canton. The McKinley steps are more steep, may even be more steps, but still, for the iconic thing that is Rocky, this is the, I had to ascend to these steps. Now, if I had time, I would have visited the Museum of Art as well, but I do not have time. I haven't even visited the Museum of Art in my own city, so the good news is that thousands of people run up the steps a day and do the whole Rocky thing and everything. So I'm not the only person that looked like an idiot today. There were a lot of them, which is fine. That's a good thing. I have no problem with that. Live out your movie fantasies and run in the same steps where your fictional character run. I love that type of stuff. So I had to come out here to a bucket list filming location to visit the Rocky Steps. Now, they did put footprints in the area where Rocky stood for that, I guess, like famous shot, but there is a guy doing like a full-blown photo shoot there. So we'll see if we can get near them. There's a full-blown social media photo package going on in that area. So should someday he decide that one of his million shots that he's taken so far is the one, then maybe I'll be able to check out those footprints. But until then, we wait. The one thing though, considering this is a touristy spot, I expected it to be busier up here. I wasn't sure how it would feel like kind of putting my phone down on the tripod and just walking away from it to do that shot where I came up the steps. But you know what? It worked. It worked. It was a little cropped off, but it worked just the same. It's very, it's still cool to be up here. It's an iconic spot, not just in Philadelphia. Great view of the city, awesome view of the city. You can see why they picked it for sure. Amazing spot. Yeah, there's the spot. You got bigger feet. Just to look out. So when you see it this way, even though these steps aren't like super steep, it's an incredible view up from the city of Philadelphia, especially with the big Washington statue there. It's really awesome. Cool view for sure. So I don't know whose genius idea this was, but kudos to them. At the base of the Philadelphia Museum of Art, the Rocky Steps, is a pop-up shop here that is filled with merchandise directly from Sylvester Stallone's brand, like his direct brand. And I was like, well, yeah, I'm gonna go in there if they have like, I was wondering if they had like a replica of like the Rocky statue, because that would have been cool for the cabinet. But they had a lot of cool shirts in there, and I almost grabbed the Rocky shirt, which would have made sense considering I got the Rocky Steps. But you know what I got? I got a shirt with Rambo's mugshot on it. That's right, they had John J. Rambo mugshot shirts, and I went, you know what? It's kind of adjacent. It doesn't really apply. I just thought it was a better shirt than because the Rocky shirt is the Rocky statue, where, to be fair, he is on the steps overlooking the city, all that stuff, but it says Rocky on it. Like, if it didn't say Rocky on it, it is just implied. I would have liked that better than it just looked like the actual poster. But the John J. Rambo, literally saying John J. Rambo on the mugshot. What can I say? I'm a sucker. And it's an ice cream truck, and they're playing The Entertainer. That's awesome. Well, that'll do it. Simple video. I just wanted to run up the Rocky Steps and see the statue. I consider that mission accomplished. I'm a little sweatier than I wanted it to be, but it's the dead of summer. Well, it's the end of summer, but still warm. It's touristy, but maybe on a busier, maybe like peak season, maybe it's a lot busier, but it's not super busy. Like, you can get up there and take a picture with the steps when someone's not doing a full photo shoot on it. You can certainly do that. But as for thrilled to have said I finally done it, I'm in Pittsburgh. It's only a few short hours away from Philadelphia, but I've never really been to Philadelphia and traversed the city. So thrilled to finally say I went on the Rocky Steps, stood in Rocky's footprints, did the full kit and caboodle. But that'll wrap it up. From the Rocky Steps, the Rocky statue, and the Philadelphia Museum of Art. Guys, thanks so much for watching. If you are new here, make sure to like, share, subscribe, like support me on Patreon, like John Bailey, like Brett Persing, like Fan. You can do so. Link is in the description below. If you'd like to buy a t-shirt, a TomWasHere t-shirt, you can do so at Spreadshirt, as well as links to my eBay store, Facebook page, Instagram, TikTok, whatnot, Pennsylvania Autograph Collectors Association. Links are in the description below. When it comes to the Rocky statue, the Rocky Steps, the Philadelphia Museum of Art, I can officially say, while standing in Rocky's footprints no less, that my name is Tom and I was here. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Bye, everyone.